Hey guys, welcome. Just a tickle in my throat right when the music stopped playing. Thank you very much. Anyway, welcome to Friday. How's it going, everybody? Hope your weekend's off to a good start and you're actually not working. Weekend is starting. We're going to do some more Darkest Dungeon tonight. We're going to play tonight and tomorrow night, and that will be it, at least for the time being, on stream. I'll probably play some every now and then offline. Start on a second save where I don't get attached to the characters that are named or adopted by the viewers. So yeah, we're probably also going to try a medium dungeon. Let me mute the sound here. Try a medium one at some time tonight. We did 3 short ones on Wednesday. We finished all 3 of them. We almost got wrecked on the last one because was it the last one or the next to the last one? Either the last one or the next to the last one, we ran into a mini boss, the collector. And we got past that. Got beat up a little bit, and then we had one more room to clear.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Decent folk. Shrieker's Prize. We got this on Wednesday. Stunned by the apparent value of the thing concealed amidst its putrid feathers, onlookers wondered if a trek to its perch might not be in order. Plot quest. Shrieker's Prize. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good on fear. I think we're finally kind of figured out, at least a little bit, how to manage that a little better than we have been. Let's see. I want to take a look at the camping stuff specifically, because we'll need that, I think, at some point if we want to do a longer dungeon. Upgrading a survivalist increases the available. Too many mice here in front of me. Increases the available camping skills and reduces their learning cost. Okay, is that... Wonder what... It's too bad they just completely don't even tell you what the next level is. And I'm not going to spend any of my other... whatever you call them, to upgrade it. We have a full roster. Sitiomania? What the hell is that? Obsessed with food? Okay. Does that mean she's going to want to eat all the time? Oh, yeah, she's one of the crossbow. Battlefield bandage, heal 2 to 3. Pressing fire. Yeah, plus we've got these camping skills too that we don't we can't use until we actually need to camp. Alright, so Eldritch Hater, Manslayer, Griffin. We have a Houndmaster, we have a Highwayman already. Monso's getting treated for stress. Right now, is it stress or condition? I think it's probably stress. Probably our best character right now, until we get some of the others leveled up. Want to dismiss anybody? I don't want to dismiss Manele. Manele, I guess is how you pronounce that. Potentially take KG with us, but I don't like taking the adopted characters with us unless the person that adopted them is also here on the stream. So, all right, so let's see what we got for upgrades. We can do that. Damn it. Okay. blacksmith. Oh yeah, we're not going to have much because of the... whatever the hell those things are at the bottom are. I can never remember what they're called. The busts and stuff. Used to upgrade things. So... gambling his life away. Abbey. Yeah, we're gonna have to run another one first before we... get access. Alright. Again. No, I'm not spending all my money on any of that stuff. Sister's memories. Alright, let's see. Any skills? AG. Aston Manelli. Just call her Manelli. Or no, I'd. She grave robber. Oh, nice. Ooh, thrown dagger and poison darts. I like that. Speed -7. Oh, this okay. It all depends on who we're going to take out with us. See, KG's close to leveling up. Nested, Canderos. Okay, what do we got here? Battle heal.
Oh, we got a host.
Oh, damn it,
Welcome, everyone.
Shit. Wish there was a confirmation. Thank you, Misbehave. Thank you for the host. Welcome, everybody, from the Hive. You got your bees on? Tooth emergency!
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
How old is she? She's single digits? I don't remember.
Wow!
Hooray for that. Okay, I need skills training. 7 and the other 2 are 9. Now, is this Kaylee or is this the other one of the other ones? Right, is that her name? Kaylee? Smite. Jealous accusation. Stunning blow. Torch. Target. Smite. Yeah, use. Stunning blow. Oh, of course. That's when you get this.
Ooh, shiny stuff.
You get the Loot Fairy. Not the Tooth Fairy, the Loot Fairy. Yep, you got it. Okay, let's see, let's bring... Do we have any? We've already upgraded you. Else do we bring? I'm gonna put myself in a precarious situation. I don't like bringing the adopted characters with me unless the person that adopted them is here, because I don't want them to be killed while they were, you know, while they're not here to. All right, so here, see, we've only got. See, the problem is, see, we've got Manelli. She's close to getting messed up. She might need some healing. Yes, you must witness your own death. See, we only have 2 healers, really, and they're both adopted. We've got Zaire, who belongs to Blaze, and obviously KG belongs to KG. KG is level 2. So I'm not sure. What to do about that. Stress rate. Let's see. Okay, she can't go there at all. What does her card say? Oh, that's right. She will only visit the brothel. Stress relief. And of course, the caretaker is in there partaking in the activities again. Well, we're stuck. We can't do it. All right, how many? Bleed resist. Yeah, see, these increased chance of winning while gambling, but she can't gamble, at least not for now, because the brothel's the only place she can go to get her stress relieved. Plus, she's blocked because the caretaker can't get out of the damn brothel. We might have to bring either KG or Zaire with us. On our next quest. Might not have much of a choice. Okay. I really like the Houndmaster. I like the Jester though too. Alright, let's I won't do that yet. Got in the chest. Plenty of things left in there. Houndmaster only. Cultist only. Come on. Highwaymen only. Right. Oh, nothing. Those are only for highwaymen, so that's why they stay there. Abe already has things. Has his dice, but those are specific to him. Aldahar has his whistle, that's specific to him. There has nothing. AG. We'll take Kandros out with us. No, we don't need another. We don't need another Hellion. Don't need another Crusader. Oh, Calablois has not been out at all. Ellie's not going, that's for sure. Unfortunately, she may not be able to go out for a while because I don't want to take her out again until we get her some stress relief, but we can't. We got to wait for the caretaker to get out of the freaking brothel. Jerk. Hide. Alright. Nothing to take off of anybody. Let's see. Alright, so who are we going to take? We're going to take... Alright, misbehave. We got to get Baldahar out here. It's not yet. take her, I guess. Okay, and let's see, we were talking about taking Kandros again. Kandros is good in the second slot. And there. We had Dufay. I think we had Dufay in number 3 before. We've already got. So what have we got covered? 2 front slots, middle 2 slots, and then you in the front. So it gets weird that a character of that kind doesn't seem to be very strong. Against the front positions. Alright, so we need somebody that can reach the back for sure. Yeah. Can reach it with the pistols. Already. Okay. Dean. We haven't used an abomination yet. Any of the first 3 slots. Oh, that's not bad. Speed is... Does that mean -7 or it's less than normal? Works, does well in the Warrens. No. It's Eldritch. You need a damn spreadsheet to play this game. I mean, you really do. Alright, we'll take him. Put him there. Okay, now it's time to divvy out the trinkets. Who wants a trinket? Okay, you already have yours. The Highwayman. Yeah, I know there was one. Oh, Stalwart Buckle. +5 crit. 5 to stress. -3 virtue chance. Give him that. Got here. -20% stress in wield. Probably do something in wield because of that. Cove. +5%. Scouting. Yeah, let's do that. Put something in wield. Okay, let's see. You got yours. What did he do here? He's resist. Light resist. Give her stress. We don't need her freaking out when she's supposed. Plus, she's already pretty high in stress. We don't need her stressing out when she's supposed to be healing people. Punch. So that doesn't sound very good. % hit points. Let's give her the dodge. And the disease resist, I guess. Alright, so we said we were going to try wield, right? Because he's got severe reduction in stress. Oh, what is this? Oh, champion level. No! Short set of room battles. Kill one wizened hag. Bean boozled! Oh, and by the way, I have the water from the other day. What's up, Eldahar? I think we might need to get the Hound Master back in here. How about that, huh? Alright. Hold on a minute. Let me do some stuff. Alright, he is good in third or fourth. Alright, so we'll dismiss. Let's take his junk and put it in the trunk. Release the Hound. Absolutely. Alright, where is he? It's good in 3 and 4. He's good for the healer because he can take that damage for her. Alright. Let's see what he's already got a whistle. I wonder if it stacks. That would be an interesting thing to look up. I don't have a whole lot of choice what to give him. I'm afraid to give anybody that. It's hit points. Oh, this is perfect then. Perfect. We're getting ready to do a dungeon and wield, so yeah. I'm gonna try a medium on it. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we'll find out. Let's do the Bean Boozled first. How's it going, Balahar? How's your Friday? We must witness. Alright, let's see. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Here we go. Let's get a good spin here. It's almost you kind of have to hold it like this because otherwise the arrow
Is this show for
like
my
it
benefit?
always
Because I'm benefiting.
seems to hit my fingers if I don't do that. Okay, chocolate pudding or canned dog food. And I guess, I mean, it's really the only solid one there is, right? Solid colored one. Plenty of those right over. Ooh. You know how every now and then you'll get a jelly bean that just looks like it's all nasty and dried up? I'm tossing that one. Of course, knowing my luck, it's probably a good one. Okay. Put that away. I do have my water here. Okay, it's definitely not dog food. Yeah, chocolate pudding. I'll buy that. Woo! Alright, let me update my command. Okay, things are looking up. Although it's not the best tasting chocolate pudding, it's better than canned dog food. That's for sure. Okay. Like I said earlier, we're gonna do our first medium dungeon. Yeah, I know, right? For the Houndmaster? Yeah, that would have been perfect. Alright. 4,500 gold. 6 deeds. 4 crests. And a Demon's Cauldron. Very rare. Of course, we have some kind of... I guess a Wizened Hag is probably a mini-boss, I'm going to guess. 30% skill stun chance. 40% debuff. Plus 3 to crit. Minus 10 to virtue. Plus 15 to stress. Alright. Let's provision this thing. Firewood and camping. This quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. Firewood is given automatically to you on appropriate quests. Camping gives your heroes a chance to recuperate while in the dungeon. When you are wounded or stressed, wish to camp, right-click on the firewood in your inventory. Okay, so they made it sound like I'm guessing I'm only going to be able to camp once. Make sure you have enough food for the meal phase, or the heroes will starve. Alright, so we're doing a medium one, so we're going to have to take more food. So we normally take 8. So we're going to have to take 12. Alright. Get one more round. One extra round of that. Get anti-venom. Get holy water. This wheel. Yeah, we'll take a key. Bandages. 3. Torches. Normally we take 10. Take at least 12. This is the one for the horror, so we'll take one of those. We have our 2 dog biscuits, and apparently that's all we get. It's too bad you can't name the dog, too. Would be awesome. Misbehave, have you done a medium one? That you've finished? So does this look like a reasonable provisioning setup? Only water, keys. The thing that scares me more than anything is the food. Shovels. Oh, right. Shovels. Thank you. Shovels and a bit more food and bandages. 2 more bandages. And 4 food. So 12 food, 5 bandages, 12 torches. And there's always the chance, obviously, that we can find torches along the way. Of course, we can find bandages or food, too. Oh, no, we've got 16 food. Sorry. So we've still got 2,000. Torches are cheap. We'll take 2 more. Take 14 torches. 2 bandages, or 5 bandages. Anti-venom. Only 150. Anti-venom. I don't know that we've ever... That's it. God, there's just so much stuff to know, so much stuff to track. I don't know if we've ever had... I know we've used that once we found out what it was. I don't know if we've ever had more than one person get the horror. Alright. Alright, time to sound the chime. Here we go.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
Striking young woman. Somehow I get the feeling that she's not gonna be that.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Alright, looks like 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe a couple more rooms. At least. Looks like maybe some of the distance between them is a little bit farther too. Okay, so we start here. Do we go here? Okay, so we have to kill the hag. Do we look for danger? Or... I'm hoping it's random to where she is. You know, that she's like not in this upper left-hand room here. We gotta fight our way all the way over there. And be weak. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to go to the left? Or do we want to go up? Which way, misbehave? You're in front. You're in charge. You get to make the decisions. Up. Up it is.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Wow. I dropped already?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Left luggage. Someone dropped this recently, probably on the run. It has a lock on it. Luggage doesn't sound quite as important as a chest. And I'd hate to use the skeleton key on this if we have the chance of running into a regular sized chest. Anyway. Oh, nice. Quick draw charm. Plus 8 speed on the first round. Plus, wow, 12% crit on the first round. Minus 3 after the first round. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? Quick draw. It's where that element of surprise. You get surprised with somebody that's got that. I probably should have put it on. Let's see, where is it? Counting chance. Light resist. Let's give it to the Houndmaster. Only one way to go.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
It's a trap.
Watch your step.
Minus 2% stress. Take the full brunt. Good. We'll let it play out. Now, anyway. Select the destination. Okay, time to choose. Secret rooms. A critical scouting success will sometimes reveal a secret room. Advance to the tile marked with a star and press W or click enter. A fabulous wealth and riches await those equipped with a key. Hello! Got one of those. Oh wow, look at that though. You got 2 fights in that hallway too. Alright, misbehave. Time to choose. Left or down? If we go down, we're heading to 3 fights in quick succession, but then we get the secret room. We do have 2 curios along the way. Oh, down. Oh, damn. Why not? Nice. Medicinal herbs, 500 gold. Oh. Wow, we're running out of space already? This is not good. Now, if we leave it here, then we get it. Can we come back and get it if we wanted to on the way out? Does it stay there? Because I really don't want to give up anything that I've got. That's gold. Gold is king. Bus is used for upgrading. So, I have to leave it. Alright, let's see what happens if she... Nope, it's gone. Damn it. I was gonna do the torch before we went in there, but decided to take the chance. Okay, what do we got here? We don't have any fear on any of these guys, so that's good. Release the hounds! Plus 8 speed on the first round and plus 12% crit. First round. Alright, let's see which one of these guys. 5 to 8, 4 to 7, so this will be better in the back. Okay, Blight. Yeah, we definitely want to get the guys in the back. Puppy power! There you go. Get him bleeding. This guy can make them bleed, that's for sure. Alright, so we do 2 to 3 or 2 to 4 on that one. Or 1 to 3 on both of them. Alright, we got 3 points per round for 3 rounds, or 2 points per round for 3 rounds. Alright, so let's do this one because we can get 2 of them with it. Alright, one of them resisted. Iron Swan. We have not tried this. We just got this on Wednesday, so 6 to 12 in the back. Oh yeah, he's dead. Nice, resisted that. Got marked. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Uh-oh.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay, let's see, his turn. Not gonna worry about him. Go ahead and smack these guys. Actually, let's switch it up to single. No, let's get him bleeding. Let's get him bleeding. Change it up.
Masterfully executed.
Alright, let's let her. Down 9 there. Misbehaves down 9. That. Yeah, it's definitely nice getting the surprise. Okay. Let's do... Let's go.
Great is the
Dead.
weapon that
The other
cuts on
one
its own.
next to him should be gone. Not too much longer. Ouch. Up to 9. We could take him out with this hit. Potentially. Oh! Wrecked him!
Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. Right, let's take care. Well, it's marked. You can't do any healing. Oh, he can't reach him. Alright. Can't reach him at all. Alright.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Let's see, do we... heal ourselves or do we attack? Back. Get him bleeding. Alright. 6 to 11, not enough to kill him. Stack the bleeding a little bit. I assume it would stack to some degree. Alright, yeah, he'll be dead soon. Let's see. Oh! Eliminate combat debuffs. Okay, that'll work. Hit. Well, we could do that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
No, that's not what I wanted. Thank you very much. Okay, and him. Back there. Okay, how far through this are we? Yeah, see, we haven't... Wondering, should we camp here? I don't want to... That would obviously... Well, we got to figure out how it works anyway, so let's go ahead and do it. Because we haven't done it before.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Benefits of camping. Camping consists of two parts, meal phase and skill phase. During the meal phase, you choose how much they eat, which determines recovery. Excuse me, make sure you have enough food. The skill phase allows you to spend rest points, on different hero skills used for recuperation. Okay, now is this is for everybody, right? This is just like if we're out and about. It normally cost us 4. Good as I thought. Okay, use camping skills to bolster your party's physical and mental health. Okay, alright, so this is where these come into play. Okay, who is... Okay, wound care. 15%. Yeah, she's getting stressed out for sure. Tiger's Eye. 10 accuracy for 4 battles. Time cost is 2, so I guess it would take 2 of the 12. Oh, and he can't use it on himself. Oh, 1 companion. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we'll do her.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay. Let's behave. What does she have? Minus 30 stress. All companions. If not religious, plus 7 stress. If religious, plus... That adds stress? Why would you add stress? That doesn't sound like good to me. Party! Minus 5 to accuracy, minus 2 to speed, minus 2 to strength. We've still got a boss to fight in here. Encourage, minus 15 to stress. He needs it for sure. The spirit's pleasure. Okay. Houndmaster. Aw, look at the puppy paw. Man's best friend, self only, minus 20 stress. That would almost wipe his out. Therapy dog. All companions, minus 10 stress. And minus 10% stress for the next 4 battles. That sounds awesome. Courage. 1 companion, minus 15. This one gives you minus 10 to everybody, plus minus 10 for the next 4 battles. Let's try this one. We still need to get some healing for him. Talk if we can we not get... Let's see, 5. Pep talk, 1 time, minus 15. Can she pep talk herself? Nope, it's a companion. All companions. Ray, if not religious, minus 5 stress. If religious, 15% protection for 4 battles. Not religious. Plus 5 for 4 battles. That one doesn't sound bad either. Sanctuary. Self only. If religious, fence nighttime ambush. Oh, you can get ambushed while you're camping? Well, that sucks. Minus 5 on the stress. That wouldn't be much. She needs to reduce hers. See, that one's a companion. And she can't do anything. Self only. One companion. Minus 15. Alright, so we'll try this. That to him. Alright, now we've got 3 left. No, I don't want to do that one. Okay, I think that's about the best we can do.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Oh, and we can't light a torch either. Okay. Can't use torches during an ambush. Thank you, game. This already. So move forward 1. It can hit any of them. 3 to 6, 4 to 7. The guy in the back. I'll get shot uppercut, shank. One of the guys in the front. Horrible. Nice. We needed that. He's not the greatest in the front, so we'll take the chance. Move her back up. Now we can get some healing on him. And hope for the the best.
How quickly the tide turns.
Well, our firewood is gone, so we can only camp once, at least this time. Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? If you can't reach the back. At least not now. 8 to 14. 4 to 8. 6 to 12. Let's go this one on that guy. Can you not reach him? Oh, it's got to be the guy in the front. Okay. Can't take him if she gets the high roll. Oh. That. Not need that. Bleeding. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Healers. Oh, perfect. Stressing out again. He's the lowest, so him. Ouch.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Plus bleed. 1 to 3 plus a bleed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Good time to get a crit on yourself. That's 6 to 12. As long as she hits, he's dead.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, that kind of sucked. We don't have a lot of choice. We were still going down to the... So that was the battle room, right? Yeah, so we go down here. Get the secret room, but we've got 2 fights on the way, so this... Ugh. Oh, one of these. Oh, it's you. 11... 1, 4. Heal himself. I'll put the guard dog on her. Protect her for now. Oh, perfect. See, we gotta get her because of the stressful incantation stuff.
Exposed to a killing blow.
I don't think we're gonna make it. We haven't even got to the boss yet. Times 10. 7 to 14. To get a crit, I guess we could probably take her out. Got her bleeding. Alright, who needs healing? Houndmaster's taking a lot for you, lady. Liza Minnelli. Oh, nice with the dodges, guys. Shit.
Confidence
Ah,
surges
nice.
as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, let's see. Heal himself for 5. That seems reasonable. Alright, now she can get one of those two. He's bleeding. 4 damage. Only got 2 left, so he's dead. Alright, so we got 7 to 14 on him. He can easily be killed. 9 to 17, same for him.
Another abomination
25.
cleansed from our lands.
Alright, here we go. Stabby, stab, stab. Just don't miss.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Food. Good. Okay, let's see. Well, everybody's where they're supposed to be. Yeah. Torches, we still have 11.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy
500
alike.
is not wealth beyond measure. Give me several billion gold and then we can talk. Maggots! And we surprised them. -2 stress on everybody. And heal himself. Nobody's in any real danger, at least not yet, of stressing out. So one of these guys got 6 apiece. Grave Nibble, they've got some stress on them, so let's go ahead and do this to kind of maybe mitigate some of that potentially incoming. Alright. Maybe 2 of them. Nice. Alright, misbehave, so we can get this guy in the back. Hey, Rocket Dwarf, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, wow.
Executed with impunity.
Nice smack down there. How's your Friday? How you doing?
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Mom, get the camera. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the igloo. Pull up a chair, grab a cold one, and join us. Alright, does she want to try and do some dazzling life on these guys? Could possibly take him out, but it might be better served trying to heal up the others. Oh, wow. That was a good one there. Nice. Nice for the Good Friday.
Death
Alright,
by
he's dead.
inches.
3 strikes resisted. Perfect. Okay, let's see, he's got, what's he got left? He's got 2 left. It's not bleeding, though. Alright, we can do 2 to 4 there. 3 to 5. You can't hit the guy in the second spot, so we'll go ahead and take him out if we can. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Let's give her, she's got the lowest health, so we'll give that to her. Yes, absolutely. If you would like to adopt a character, you are more than welcome to do so. Let's see. We want to relieve more stress. We want to lick his wounds. We don't have anybody with a ranged attack like the Highwayman that can do extra damage against something that's marked. 7 to 11. If it hits, it's dead.
Another one falls.
Dead. D-E-D, dead.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
They can be beaten. Would you like to adopt a character, Rocket Dwarf? Way to go, doggo. Let's see, the only one that has not been named... Well, no, we've got 2, actually. Well, if you want one of those specifically, you'll have to wait till we get back to camp. Or back to the state or whatever, because Misbehave has the Hellion in the front. And Baldahar has Houndsmaster there. You can get the Jester there if you like. Or the Vessel in the back. Those are the only 2 that... Okay, that's cool. Assuming we make it. Okay.
I'm a little teapot,
Bloody and cut. Here is my handle. Here is my butt. Alright, let's see. Let's get her. How are we doing on light? 82. Oh, this is the secret room. We already used our key, damn it. Untouched for centuries. We could probably use a shovel, but that would be our last shovel. And if you use a shovel on it, it could potentially damage the contents. Is it possible to have something go bad if you find a secret room?
Hacks laden with loot are often low
Wipe
on
the
supplies.
stash. 200 plus a green rock. Dull green like rotting flesh. Okay, do we just move on from here? Is that the way it works? 78, 76. All right, we're gonna do a torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and
I
purpose
don't
is
know how
made
much
clear.
you lose transitioning to another room. 6. So I don't know if it's a standard 6 or what. Alright, so we're going back. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We didn't mess that up. Didn't it say something about hitting W? It said something about hitting W or enter when you're in the room. Alright, we'll have to... I want to do that. But hopefully it'll let us go back again. Probably give us a little extra stress, but... I'm guessing we may not be able to get back in there. Alright, looks like that's the case. Yeah. Oh well. We messed up. See, and I knew at the time, I said it at the time, I didn't know if I wanted to spend my key opening that luggage. And I did. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. Okay. So we never went here. Press on. We can't camp, so... God damn it. How did I know that was going to happen?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, where are we? Battle room with Curio, battle room with treasure. Bad choice. What do we do, misbehave? You're in the front. I don't know what do with a beast carcass. Is there any... Do you know of any of these things in here that would... Wow, that was good. Okay, so medicinal herbs work on those. Just 8 Surprise! Oh, we didn't surprise them. Damn it. How could we not surprise them? We've got 4+ signs. That means nothing. Game cheats, man. Alright, so yeah, these guys gotta be the priority in the back. Actually, they all do. Shit. Eldritch. Does he heal himself? Does he go on the offensive? Does he guard anybody? Does he guard the healer? -2 to stress. We gotta do damage. 8, 8, and 13. Oh! Wrecked him! Alright, we get some bleeding going on now. Let's see. We can get 2 of them. 2 of them from 2 to 4, but the bleed. We can get this one specifically for 3 to 5. I say we get 2 of them. Hope for the best on the damage.
The blood quickens.
Blood quickens. Oh, I guess. Did the corpse? No. Did the corpse come back to life? Did not notice. Okay. Alright, Misbehave can reach the back now with that skill. That's specifically why we chose it. She can take her out with the right roll. Cannot reach there. Cannot reach there. We do have bleed. Exactly. Jello surprise! Alright, we'll take the chance. We need a good roll. Definitely doable. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad. She's bleeding though, that's good. 2 points for 3 rounds. She has 4 left, so she'll die out of that eventually. Okay, let's see the healer. Do we take the chance and do a stun on one of those? Let's do that. Nice. Alright, now get both of those guys. Not a lot of damage. The bleeding effect will help. Oh, they both resisted. Aw, crap. I'm gonna try that again and get another one of them stunned. Can't reach her. Almost dead. Let's try this guy here. Oh, crap, resisted. Alright. Oh, she got slimed. He slimed me. Go ahead and not take the chance of the Acolyte not getting another turn. Just let the puppy finish her off. Alright, we don't need that necessarily. Get the guy in the front. Either one of those two. Alright, that's 7 of 14. That is, if we hit, it's dead. Same with that one. If it hits, it's dead. Get back in your hole. Alright. Some more bleeding. That one's dead and that one's bleeding. That one will be dead soon. Now, do we take the chance and try to heal up while that guy is bleeding out? Let's heal up as much as we can. That's a self-heal. That worked out well. We can get another heal in on herself. Okay, that'll work. And Misbehave will finish him off. Maybe. Boom. Alright. That worked. That worked out.
Foolish horse.
Jingalicious.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Driven into the mud. Okay. Doing all right. Excuse me, 2,000 gold, 12 food left. Oh, 16. Sorry, we found some more food. We've got bandages. Nobody's bleeding. That's our torch. 88. I try not to let it get below 75. Once it starts getting to 75-ish, try to throw a torch on it. See, there's another one. If we had some more herbs, we'd use them. We just got to take our chance now. Unless you don't want to do it, Misbehave. Want to take the chance? Should I even ask? Oh, there we go. And we got more food. Perfect.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Paid for in blood. You have a curio in here somewhere. 26. I think once it gets under 75, yeah. So you see that starts to give you some negatives. You don't want to use them all. There we go. Perfect. Aha! Alright, we're doing alright on health. She was already stressed out when we came in here, so I don't think that's moved, actually. I don't think it's changed much. Oh man, and no surprise again? Well... Alright, time to release the hounds. Unleash the hounds. One in the back. Let's see. Ouch. Alright, 73. See, we got a chest in here too, and with no key. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. How'd I do it? Heist. Heist and a boost fight. Bleeding, or she's bleeding, so 1 damage per 2. That's 4, so she will not bleed to death. Go ahead and finish her off, not give her another chance. Oh, I can't reach it anyway. Crap. do the finale. If it hits, she's dead, but then he moves back 3 spots once we put him in the back. Gotta get rid of her. Take the chance. We'll get her anyway. Shit. Oh, move to the front. Sorry. That completely backwards. There we go. It's a nice smack. Good as dead. Nice. Up. 3. Of course, you know what's going to happen, right? The boss is going to be in the last room. Last room in the dungeon, and we're going to be down on health and supplies and everything. We're going to get wrecked. Light. Mace bash. You could. She could take out. Alright. Let's get rid of her. Don't have to worry about the stress anymore. Alright. Is it puppy time? Full. Oh! Look at that hound! Alright, misbehave. We need 8. Got anything that can do at least 8? 7 of 14. That's a good candidate. 9 to 17. As long as it hits. Dead. More food.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Don't have a choice. Blast it all. Alright, what do we got here? 2 for 3, that's 6. Take her to 14, that'd be less than half, so stop that. Yeah, puppy is wrecking it. And I would love to be able to camp one more time. Because if we don't run into the boss soon, or the hag soon, it may not be pretty. According to this, there's nothing in here. We didn't. Of course, as soon as I say that.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Oh, surprise! We're here! Oh, it's puppy time! Oh, but see, do we attack? Since we got the surprise, I wonder if it wouldn't be a bad idea to... Oh, it's a self-heal, though. Crap. It's going to throw some healing on her. We could do a guard. Let's do a guard. Guard on her. We need to get them back into their right spots, too. Alright, Kandros, what you gonna do for me, buddy? Alright, at least nobody has stress. We've got some light in the back. 2 to 3. Let's try and get 2 of them bleeding. Can. Good. Misbehave. Can we reach the one in the back? Do 6 to 12. Okay. Stun. Stun him if we can. Taking one for the team. Do we want to get her back to the back? I want to go back with 1. Not bleeding. We need to get rid of him. Already guarding somebody. I wonder what happens there. We have 2. No, swamps. Okay. Lesson learned. Groping swipe. Okay. Alright, these guys are bleeding. They've got 1 more round left. 2 points. He's down to 6. He's down to 10. We want to bleed him again. Take that one out. Take either one of them out. Take any one of them out, potentially. How about that? These guys are bleeding. Let's go here. Let's get the dog. Doggone dog! Oh, wrecked him. Puppy's the MVP so far. I was gonna say, let me end this. All right, how many has he got left? He's got 5 left. Can't reach him with that one or that one, so we'll have to do the jab, which could take him out. And it does. Woo! Bandages.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, let's get everybody back where they're supposed to be before we move. Before we move on. Move her back there. Okay. Good, he resisted. Nice. Okay, press on. Let's see, we got 5 torches. We're doing really good on food. How many rooms do we have left? I'm wondering if it wouldn't be a bad idea to... I don't know. Health isn't that bad. Yeah, it's about 50%, but if we want to waste, well, we wouldn't be wasting the food, but if we want to use the food. So with this, we've got 3 more times when the game tells us that they need to eat. So I'm wondering if it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go ahead and just wolf down these 10. Get everybody healed up as much as we can. Take the chance with that. We've been finding, we've had pretty good luck finding food. What? At least twice, maybe 3 times. All right, let's do. Okay, that's better. I like that much better. Okay, let's see. Looks like misbehave and pistol. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the shorts. I would really like it if we would run into the hag now. I swear to God, I don't know how many times that's already happened. Is there any way to know when the game is going to be telling you that you're going to need to eat? We just ate! Why is it telling us that we need to eat again already? I don't like that at all. Let's see what we got here. These are all the same, so it doesn't really matter. Can kill it in one hit. Get a good enough roll. Oh! Once again! It'd be really nice to get through this unscathed. 2 to 4. What about this one? 4 to 7. Once again, that's going to move him forward 1 slot. Put him in the front, which is not the worst thing in the world. Alright, misbehave for the finisher! All I gotta do is hit. Bam!
Devastating blow.
Devastating blow.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
77, we got 5 torches left, and how many rooms? 4. We should be okay on torches. Yeah, great kid. Don't get cocky. Alright. Go forward a little bit. Monster crits plus the stress. Alright, take a chance to use the torch. Hey, once again, that's the second time this has happened. Can't you be nice to me on the food? I got a feeling it's in here. I got a feeling. Okay, so we've got, I wonder if those battle icons on the map can signify where the target is. It's possible that if that's true, that it's possible that that could be where the hag is. It doesn't say that it's in a room. It could be a random encounter out in the corridors. Don't know. Alright, misbehave. Up or left? Left. Left it is. Let's fight. Alright, we're 78. Monsters can still be surprised. Alien King, what's up? Alright, how we doing here? 78. Alright, 72. Old tree. If anybody knows what you can use to cleanse any particular thing, I mean, you can tell me. I mean, I'm you know, that's not that big of a deal to know. I could probably look it up online. Alright, we'll go ahead and just open it like it is. Search the tree! Oh, sometimes a tree is just a tree. Alright. We have 3 rooms left. And we have 5 torches. We're below where I prefer to be. I like trying to keep it above 75 if I can. Surprise! Okay, all these guys are the same. Okay, alright, that's good to know. So that was a tree. Oh, that could have been poison, could have used anti-venom, but then again, if we get blight along the way to the boss, or in the boss fight, wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't have any if we would have used it there. All right. Shouldn't need to use the guard, at least not yet. We don't want to waste. All right. All right, doggo. Got some bleeding possible from the front. All right, let's do this. Oh man! We got Cujo here, man. The dog is kicking ass. Alright, Jester. Alien King, you are welcome to adopt any of our characters if you like. 2 of them have already been spoken for. The Hellion in the front, that's Misbehave. Houndmaster here in the 3rd position, that is Baldahar's person. From this moment forward, dog's name is Cujo. Let's see what we got here. Alright, these guys are all full health. Nothing done to them yet. Get some bleeding. Crit chance. This is only on 1 target, but this one can do both of these guys. We try to get both of them. Nice. That worked out. He's bleeding. We have bandages, but it's not his turn. If it bleeds. 6 to 12. 11 to 14. Can't hit him. 5 to 10. Well, she could potentially take out either one of those guys. The right roll. 8 to 14. She could take out anybody. I don't like the bleeding, so we're going to try this one. So we need at least 12. 14! Boom, baby! Okay. Let's do some healing. Let's get the Jester healed up. Yeah, alright, so bleeding there, bleeding there. Alright, still our turn. Get some healing on. Dave. Almost full up. Just in time to get attacked again.
Diminished.
Dodging, okay. Alright, let's get these guys again. More points. Continue the bleeding. Nobody needs to be guarded. I think we need to worry about any stress. Alright, let's see, what do we got? 6 to 10. As long as he hits, you can take out this guy. Bam! That'll be his last shot. 4 to 8. As long as it hits, he's dead. Oh, nice.
Remind yourself
herbs.
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh wow, you can only have 5? Yes, it is. It is indeed, Rocket Dwarf. Yeah, this is a medium one, so this one's a little bit longer than other ones that we've done so far. Alright, so that's 375 and that's 250, so we'll drop this one. Oh, sorry. Get the other one because it's worth more. We have to click. And we take that. Well, we're almost to the end. We've only got a couple of rooms left, plus the boss fight. The boss fights can potentially take what? The collector fight took like 15 to 20 minutes just for that. Which is 91. So we're doing okay. How are we doing on food? Got 8 food. Don't you dare surprise me with that damn boss fight. Alright, he's bleeding. Stop the bleeding with bandages. Alright, where are we at? There it is. We'll move to this room. And the boss! But we've got to fight along the way. See, now the question becomes, do we go up to get there with another fight in between that we know we're going to have, or do we go back this way and go around hoping that there's not a fight in that room? A little bit of an extended trip. Let's go that way. Let's try that. That won't bite us in the shorts. That was perfect. I don't know what damages. Hags do in this game. Alright, so we know we got a boss coming up, so holy water. Disease. Everybody's got trinkets. Let's see, got blight. Protected against blight. Right. That. He's got. She probably shouldn't have the damage. That gave her the wrong one. Could have given her the health. Swapped. Who has that one? He's got it. Hit points. Yeah, I should have given that to the healer. Those in the wrong spots. Alright, let's do this. And of course, what I said when we first came in here wound up being true. Tree trunk. What did we say earlier on the tree trunk? We said pointy stuff, maybe anti-venom? We've only got one fight left, so I'm going to take the chance. Maybe we'll get something good out of it, assuming it works. Knock on wood.
A fortune.
Wow.
Waiting to be spent.
Okay, that worked out well. Got another torch, 750 gold, and more crests, although we're might not. Okay. That worked out. That worked out. So we know anti-venom works on the tree trunks. But now, as I said, we don't have enough. So we've got 3,200 gold. Even if we don't finish. Alright, we got an extra torch, so we're gonna go ahead and use that.
The promise of safety.
Cross your fingers.
Twisted and maniacal.
Hello, lady!
The slathering
100.
powers of
Yeah!
corruption.
Crockery. Okay, alright. Everybody's good on health, don't have to worry about stress, at least not yet. Alright, time to go get the puppy power started. Oh, we gotta take out the cauldron too? I'm guessing if we take her out, the cauldron goes with it. I hope so. Alright, he cannot reach her. To do that, but that would move him back 3 spots. If I did that... do 4 to 7, but it moves him forward 1, which would put him in the front. Alright, let's try that. We gotta get damage here. Now we don't know what the cauldron is gonna do. Hot water damage? Oh, okay. Okay, what does that mean? Is he dead? Or do we have to destroy it before? I don't know what's going on here. That's 2 to 3. That's 2 to 3. Yeah, I don't know what his condition is now. Oh, okay. I completely misread that. I thought it said into the hot when I first looked at it. Alright. If I would have read into the pot, then yeah, that would have told me that. She resisted. Okay, so he's telling us to hit the pot. But I'm sure she can do it again like she just did. There we go. 21 smackdown.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
see, how do you know? Else to do. I'm gonna do 7 to 12, 3 to 6. Maybe we just need to get him out of the front. We just need to. Well, shit. Do we hit that thing? 7 to 12. It won't be enough to. Man, this sucks. Oh, she's not a Polish, she's human. See, I don't know that that's gonna do any good. 2 out of 5 to 9. 2 to 3. Don't like her being in the front at all. Can't eat. Three to 6. That's all he can do other than move up. So gonna move him forward. One, that would put Misbehave in the back. She's got the most health. I don't know that we have a lot of choice. Oh man, I hate this. I hate this. I mean, you're spending all of your time getting your friends out of the damn pot.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
It's got 26. 3 to 4, but the bleeding. 2 to 3, but the bleeding. She's out of the pot, but she's at death's door. We've got two of them that are at death's door, and we got no way to heal them. He's going to resist the bleeding. Nope. Yeah, see. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Alright, well, at least it didn't work. Oh boy, this really sucks. Oh God, I did not need that to happen at all.
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
Two to three, 3 to 4. Oh, no, not man down. That ain't man down. That is man gone.
This can't be happening, man. This ain't happening.
Oh my God, I did not need that to happen at all either. All right. No, we can't do it. We can't do it. Damn it, we have no attacks. That's all we can do. All we can do is protect him. Boom!
Leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned.
All right, now what happens to the cauldron? Thank you.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
All right, we got another one of those. That's good. All right, another blight buff, blight resist, debuff resist. Yeah, this is the only time I need the keyboard. Well, alright, so we can't use the food. 5 gold each. But see, the problem is, I don't know what's going to happen to the Jester when we go back. If he's at 0, if he's at death's door and we go back. Alright, let's see, that's plus 10 to damage, minus 4 to dodge. The negatives are bad, right? In this context. So that's disease. Alright. We don't have one of those yet. I'd love to be able to get rid of something like the bandages. Won't let me. Only water is 15. 5 each, that's 20, that's 15. So using economics, get rid of the holy water. Ain't taking a chance. Gotta get him some health before we go back, just in case you lose a point or two on the trip. Holy crap! way past break, too. Alright, so we got that. The occultist. Thank you. That was not without its stress. Uh-oh. Now comes the fun. Ooh. Ooh, I like that one. Minus 15% damage on the first round. Oh, well, that sucks. Misbehave. Natural swing. Accuracy. In town will only gamble.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Numbed nor sated. Okay, Monceau gambled and recovered 72 stress. Kandros is level 2. Beldahar is level 2. Misbehave is level 2. And Liza Minnelli is now dead. There we go, visit the graveyard and pay our respects. Yeah, we went 12 weeks in the game. 12 weeks in game time without losing anybody. Okay, now the question is, what's the caretaker doing? Is he partaking in the brothel again? Oh wow, he's not here. Where is he? Alright, he's praying. Okay. Alright, we're like 15 minutes past break time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll come back and... we got all kinds of money now, at least compared to what we've had up until now, so we probably got some upgrades we can do. Let's see, yeah, we've got...
I have to pee!
Yes. Oh, I gotta finish...
Take a whiz! Make a pit stop! Drain the main vein!
My bottle is empty, and I can mark off. Let me see. Let me mark off the... Okay, we did the bean boozle for Beldahar. We also did the water. That was from the beginning of the stream, so... Alright. Housekeeping done. There. Alright, so yeah, let me take a break. And we'll continue. Oh, Jillian. Settle down. The jitters there. And we'll continue. Sit tight. And we'll be right back. About 10 minutes or so. All right, we're back. The plugin works. That was the first live test of the plugin that I wrote. Yay! So it didn't break, didn't crash the stream, so that's good. Okay. First thing we need to do is turn the volume on for the game. Okay, we need to look at Stagecoach, see who we've got to replace Liza Minnelli, who has now dearly departed. And I was looking during the break at the trinkets that we have. And we have two that look like they're really nice for the occultist. Just got the cauldron from the hag. Plus 30% stun chance, plus 40% debuff skill chance. Plus 15% stress. Ugh. Would it be worth it though? Well, we've got two things that look like in general are pretty nice for the occultist. We don't have one in the roster yet, but there is one in the Stagecoach. So we could bring Guernon in. I mean, we might as well, right? I mean, we've got the trinkets for him. But whether or not we take him on the next.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
One must know it. Oh, and you also notice we have Jean-Luc, Seeker Antiquarian, Starship Captain, Starfleet. Alright, now let's go ahead and give him these as we can. And apparently, and I guess it makes sense, any trinkets that were on a hero that died are gone. Because Liza Minnelli bit the farm. Yeah, they're gone. Do not have access to those. Which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so is there anybody else in here? We don't have an antiquarian. We don't have a leper anymore. We did have one for a while. We have 3 jesters right now. We have Adonis's jester, we have Kandros, and we have this guy down here who has not gone out yet. So what we'll probably do is dismiss for no.
This one has become vestigial. Useless.
And Jillian, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, including Jillian. People that would typically be in the front, so let's go ahead and do that.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of
We can
sterner
bring Jean-Luc
stock.
onto the team. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Now comes the fun. Anybody need treatment? Eldahar and Misbehave are potential candidates. What do they have? Impulsive. Oh, that's not horrible. -2 speed if Torch is above 75%. And town will only gamble. Oh wow, he's got some nice ones there. Lazy Eye, fascinated with corpses. Plus 20%, yeah, 20% stress and wield. Plus 15% damage. If we can maybe get rid of. Can we get rid of that one? How much would that cost? Expensive. 4,500. That is right there on the edge. Like I said the other day, it's too bad you don't have visibility into what you've got coming up in each of the areas. You can only do that once you embark. So probably because that medium took over 2 hours, we will not be doing another medium one tonight. We probably hopefully the microphone is working. It looks like it is. It's a very sensitive USB cable. Okay. Here. All right, we're gonna have to take. We're gonna have to take Zaire out next time. We don't have a choice. The only Vestal we have, even though she belongs to Tika's adopted by Blaze, and Blaze isn't here. We're not gonna have a choice there. Oh, we have KG, but she's not here either. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Upgrades. Let's look at our buildings first. happened to the game sound? You guys hear the game? And I hear it. It's coming. Yeah, I can't hear it. This. There we go. Here, I can hear. Let's see, Stagecoach. Increase the size of the roster to 21. That'll take almost all of our crests. Heroes of Resolve level 1 will sometimes appear in a Stagecoach. That will take away a lot as well. Increase number of available heroes to 4. Blacksmith. Furnace reduces the cost. Guild reduces the cost of training. Survivalist reduces cost of training camping skills by 10%. So those are the points, right? So you might get 1 extra point, maybe. Planetarium. Treatment library reduces positive and negative treatment costs by 10%. That might not be a bad option there.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Boy, ain't that the truth, brother. Okay, so that's the slots. Disease treatment. Increase the number of ward slots. Okay, Nomad Wagon. You can afford any of these. Wow, that's nice. Your eye patch. Arr, arr. Well, we could, I guess, if we broke down some of the stuff that we have. Cost. Treatment, peace through meditation. That really only comes into play if you've got a quirk, right, that requires you to either not do something specific or do something specific. Because otherwise, you could potentially use anything for anybody. %. Reduces treatment cost by 15%. The broth of 13. Cost the same.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Let's do here. Nothing there. Okay. Smith. Probably start concentrating on armor and weapons. Getting those upgraded as our heroes start to level up. Level cap is only 6. Character level. Hero level. I think the gear can go to level 5, I think it is. The gear and the weapons can go to 5 and the character levels. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? 2, 2, 2, 2. Mr. Let's see. Let's get. Gonna have to take her. Only healer we have. Okay. Leveled up. That skills. Let's see. Zaire. I keep wanting to call on her Zaire, and it's Zaire. Point there. Judgment. Dazzling light. Divine comfort heals party for 1 of 3. End of light. That. We'll level that up. Okay. We need to swap that one. We need to get Divine Comfort in. Maybe for Hand of Light. Skills. Here. Not gonna worry about that right now because our next one's not gonna be medium anyway. Okay, let's see. She has no stress, that's good. KG has no stress either. Both have level 2 weapons and armor. Let's see what I'm... Get her. She'll be going out this time for sure. Winded, -1 speed of hit points below 50%. Only meditate. Scouting chance and wield, which is where we were just at. Just 2 to crit. Edge. Light resist. Debuff resist. For that one. Good. Kandros, we'll take Kandros again. We can probably swap. Damage there. Light resist or max HP. Give the blight resist. Anybody else potentially? Party surprise, scouting. Like that, because she's always in the front. Quick draw charm, whistle. Gross. Already has one of those. Alright, I guess that's probably about as good as we're gonna do. With these guys. We got 8,000. Accuracy, 1% crit. Breakthrough, which we don't use that much. These are fairly cheap. What is this one? All three. It's done. Plus 5. Plus 6. Like I said, these stealth enemies. A warrior nun channels her zeal for battle into healing abilities, holy judgments, and dazzling explosions of light. Strong backbone to any party, the Vestal can also hold her own on the front line with her own can also hold her own on the front line with a powerful mace bash in close quarters. Condemnation. From hell's heart I stab at thee. That up. Okay, let's go. Let's see, is there anybody not coming that needs treatment? No. Aldahar will be going with us. Okay. Here with us. Kill one swine prince. We're not doing a medium, so we're not doing that. Exploration works. That'll work. 3,000. Warrior's cap. That one's at level 2. We do this one. That's a medium. Not gonna do that. Activate 3 animalistic. Yeah, and here we go. Yeah. Cove. I hate Cove. I hate it. Alright, we'll do the wield here. I think it was Beldahar that did the, yeah. Additional stress, but extra damage. Alright, I can do one more run. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. With a passion. Okay. Last dungeon of the night. Yes. If you'd seen everything that we'd gone through just to complete one dungeon in there. Ugh. Which is 10. Alright, so 8 food. We'll go 10 food. Well, if we go 10... This is a short one, though. We got 8. Got 8, that's good. Fine, there will be no camping, so we don't have to worry about that. I don't know... God, it's like, you know, you gotta look up so much stuff. You know, I mean, are certain dungeons more likely to have horror, enemies that can inflict horror on you than others? And if so, depending on which dungeon that you run, do you even need to bother to bring any of this stuff, which will cure that? Same thing with Blight. You know, whether or not I need to bring a key. Okay, so 10 torches, 2 bandages, some medicinals, dog bones, dog biscuits, sorry. I think that's good. Should be good. We got one of everything at least, so should have everything covered. Let's do this.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Scouting. Love it. Love the scouting. Wow, that go. Wow, what is Jiminy Christmas? That is like scouting on steroids. Alright, we ready for more puppy power? Puppy has definitely been the MVP tonight. Alright, Misbehave, you're in charge. Up or left? I'm guessing probably up because most of it's to the left. So yeah, we'll go up. Sorry, I ninja'd your decision. Oh God. Oh God. Uh-oh. Oh, did he resist the worries? So are they resisting these? Because I don't see the... little symbol, the disease. Oh, okay, bad humors. Oh, wow. 20%? Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, wow. Plus 30% stress. Everything that this game does is to make you fail.
The light, the promise of safety.
Ha! Surprise! And we have a key. Alright, stressful incantations. You guys are the first targets. Welcome. And congratulations. Wrecked. Alright, let's get some poison or some bleeding going on here. Wicked Hack 2. Let's see, she's got some bleeding too. That's only one. Only one target for that. We could get everybody bleeding. How about we do that? Everybody bleeds. You shall be judged. Oh, nice dodge. Nice Gruel wing swipe. Nice dodge. Leading. Doom. It reminds me of that FedEx commercial. Doom. 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 We're doomed. Okay. Can I have a turn now? We can't do anything from here except move back. Let's see, he's there. He loses his turn, unfortunately, but it puts him back where he's supposed to be. Alright, more bloodletting. Yep, let's do that. Wrecked! Alright, the first one and the last one will be dead soon. To 9, adios. Or if we try to take out one of the bigger ones, we don't quite have enough unless we get a crit. Get a crit, it could do it. Yep, do it.
Continue the onslaught.
Destroy them all. We'll get a heal. We'll get a quick heal in before the end of the fight. Because they're just about dead anyway. Puppy power!
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
750.
This expedition at least promises success.
Does it? Alright, put everybody back in a default order, which they should already be in. Alright, key. Open. Alright, 8 crests, a portrait, and a deed. Alright, what do we got here? Lights is 99. These can go generally fairly quick, but you just need to explore. Ectoplasm!
Another
Wrecked.
one falls.
What do we want to do here? Do we want to take the chance? Yeah, see, both of these will move them back. Not enough. That one's not enough to kill. That one is. That will move him all the way to the back of the party. But it'd be okay if we get at least 8.
Back to the pit.
Okay, put everybody back.
Be wary.
Default order.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
fortune
Must
waiting to be
have.
spent.
Must have. Must have the contents. Loot! Absolutely. No loot left behind. Absolutely. Okay, time to... Oh, torch. When I was on break, I was checking my phone and got a notification from Steam that one of the games that I had on my wish list, which is Disco Elysium, is on sale during their Year of the Rat sale. 20% off. May wind up grabbing that. Telltale Tom has streamed some of that recently. Alright, so we're moving back. That one too. Right, there is a fight and a curio in the corridors. We are not touching that. That is a boss fight, guaranteed. Oh my god, thank you. Oh wow, that could have been very bad. Misbehave, I'm gonna smack you on the wrist. Surprise! We're here. I know, right? That's why they call it a quirk, right? Compulsive. Suffers intense need to do actions like getting the party wiped. Oh man, that would really suck, wouldn't it? If that would have been a boss fight, we would have wound up wiping the party. Oh wow. Kill in one hit. Bam!
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Pack 3, 6 to 10. Bam!
Executed with impunity.
Executed with impunity. That's
As
my
victories
favorite
mount,
one.
so too will resistance.
Love that one. More stress on her. This behavior's getting up there. We might have to misbehave. We might have to send you in for treatment at the end of the night. We might have to sit you out tomorrow, at least at the beginning. Okay, where's our light at? 72. Let's see. What does the map look like? Yeah, we might use another torch. Even though I think it's actually detrimental to her. I think one of her quirks is... yeah, -2 speed if the torch is above 75%. Alien King, if you're still here, I mean, you're welcome to, you know, you can adopt one of these characters if if you like. You can give it your name, whatever name you want to give it. Okay. There's no choice. Fork in the road. Said anti-venom. Is that why it's has that symbol there instead of the question mark? Once you find out what something is useful against, if you can use it on it, it will have that symbol instead of the question mark. Find out. Okay, so that must
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, so if that is the case, and it looks like it is, I like that. Kind of a discovery thing, right? Once you find that out, you know it forever. Now, she should not be affected by that, but we have more of a chance for stress and monster crits. Go to the end of the hallway before we go into the next room. We'll pop a torch.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Misbehave, misintent. Alright. Do that before we go in. In case we jumped. Okay, choose room. Alright, we've got at least 2 fights left. Alright, let's go down here, I guess. Oh, we surprised him anyway. Ectoplasm! Release the hounds. Oh, nice dodge, lady. Bleed, you filth. Right, what's she gonna do? This. 4 to 8. On pretty much everybody. That one's only got 4, so we can take him out, or do we want to try and take her down some? We can't kill her, because she does the stress. She increases the stress. Doesn't need to heal anybody. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, man. 2 dodges on her. Alright, what do we got here? First 2 spots. To get her with maximum damage. Almost. Bleeding will take care of her. There you go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, hoofing it wouldn't be a good one. Or melee. Okay, what do we got here? We can do some more bleeding on 2, or a little bit more on 1. Let's do the bleeding on these 2 in the back.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
cytokinesis. Go.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's see, healing. I'll heal herself, but it's probably not even going to matter. Not in here. Oh! Back 3. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, it'd certainly kill it if it hits, so why not?
Be gone, fiend.
Be gone, fiend.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
That is the idea. Mr. Narrator guy. You guys watch that Alexa spoof? With him doing the voice. Oh, nice, another torch. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's in my general channel, Misbehave. It's apparently he took an actual Alexa commercial and dubbed in some of his lines from the game. He even sings too. It's pretty funny to watch. It's like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I think it's not long. Okay. Backtracking. Yeah, the narrator. Yeah, the narrator. I forget his name. Wayne June or something like that. Is his name? Very distinctive, just like the narrator in Bastion. Wow. Lots of stress going on here. Trust and backtrack no matter what we do. Of course, if we go this way, then we probably won't have to worry about this room. Because it does say 90%. It doesn't say 100%. It says 90%. So we'll go this way. Light 82. Maggots and a spider! Reduce whose stress? It doesn't say companion. It doesn't say party. Maybe it's the Houndmaster only. All right, let's get some. Oh, puppy back in the game. Let's see. There's 3 to 5. 2 to 4. How about that? 6. If it hits, gone. Bam. Moves him to the back. Oh, okay. All right. So, so that. reduces the dodge, reduces the speed, increases stress by 100% from one battle. I assume it's for the rest of this one.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
The light. Speaking of light. Alright, one row left. Maybe. Uh-oh. Misbehave. We don't have any... Oh, look at this. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, perfect. Oh, and we got a key. Oh, and 10 food. Holy crap. Right. Okay. What do we throw away? I mean, we're at the end. Do we even care about the food? It's $3.75 each, so that's $700. Want the key for sure. Yeah, see, we got 12 food. Alright, we'll just have to leave it. Definitely not getting rid of the torches. Did you watch it? Yeah. There's supposed to, well, I forget the name of the service, but there's some service online where you can have a celebrity, Cameo I think is the name of it, cameo.com, for whatever fee that they have set up, they will record something for you that they have spoken, like, you know, a ringtone, or maybe an answering machine message, or, you know, the greeting on your answering machine. It would be great to hire that guy to do something like that for you. Okay, once we get to that room, that should be it. We've got some shrooms here. Nicely done. Speaking of the key. Perfect. This one will be profitable, all things considered. You get 3,000, I think, for doing the short ones. 3,000 gold. So we've got 1,600 that we found in here. Plus these things will give us 375 each. This one will give us 500. Boom! Done. All right, let's see what's in here. The names not showing under them. The names are right here. You can only see the person that you have selected. Or if you want to change it, what you do is you right click, and then you can go up here and hit the pencil, and then you can rename it from there. That's how you do it. Okay, now there's something else in here, so let's go. back.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Woohoo! Uh-oh. Hey, Zaire didn't get any. Wonder why that is. Oh, nice. Warrior of Light. Oh, 10% damage increase if torch above 75. Andros. Warren's Adventure minus 20% stress in Warren's. Eldahar. This one better be a positive one, too. He's got that disease, though. We got to cure that. So does Misbehave. Fragile. Minus 10%. Fast Healer. Plus 10% healing skills while camping. Yeah, that one was very profitable.
No
okay,
rest.
what do we got here?
No peace for this wretched soul.
From Beyond, by hateful curse or malign miracle, it seems even death may be defied in this damnable place. Only one. Ooh, I did not know this could happen. Only one of these soldiers can be returned to the living. I did not know this could happen. Is that right? How do I get them to come back? Oh, wow. Just drag them back. Who was it that was our badass? Oh, it wasn't her. It was Liza Minnelli, right? Oh, no, she's level 1. Sorry. Level 1. Yeah, Minnelli is level 1. Iborg is also level 1. But it's also another healer. Arbalist. Only have one. Oh, we have 2 highwaymen. The healers we have 1, 2. We have 2 healers. Esden. Crusader for me. Lillian for Misbehave. So that's 2 people that are typically in the front. I mean, they're so damn important. I hate to, if I get this, you know, I don't know how often this happens. Apparently it is some kind of random thing, so. He hasn't even been out with us yet, so we'll dismiss him.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Poor devils who remain. Clutch hitter. Only visit the... Oh, that's right. Yeah, Liza Minnelli will only go get laid if she's having stress problems. Witness will not take part in prayer activities in town. It's just build. Neither one of them are great. Alright, we'll bring her back.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
I like that. Yeah, I didn't know that that could happen. Okay, week 17, town event from beyond. Bean boozled. Uh-oh. Let's see, what does it say? Miss B, Kandros, Beldahar, and Zaire Returned from successfully scouting the wheel. Level 1 short. Oh, level. Okay, let's do the Bean Boozle. And then we'll... Oh, look at this. Why is it glowing? Is that because it's dark? Alright, so yep, those are the people that have died so far. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Let me bring up the browser and close the outfit. Order request, since we're getting ready to do that. Thank you, Alien King, for doing that. Okay, let's get a spin. And we landed on Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Yum. Alright, looks like it's white. Multicolored. I guess it would be this one. That looks like, well, I have... That is the only one of this kind in the bag. This is the first time we got one of those, and it's the only one we have. Okay, here we go. What was it again? Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks? Bottoms up. Oh, we got another good one. Woo! 2 in a row. Okay. Oh, BS. Alright, let's update the tally. Alright. Okay, let's see. Upgrades. Got 11,000. Which is really good. Obviously that is the most that we've had. Plague Doctor. We do not have a Plague Doctor at all. We had one at the beginning of the game, but we wound up dismissing the one that we had because he got really, really high stress. No, I don't want to get rid of anybody that we have. Grave Robber. I think that might be the first one of those that we've... No, I remember the dagger. Pig to the face. Armor piercing. Ooh. Alright, we'll hold off on those guys. Okay, let's see what kind of upgrades we can do here. We were talking about doing the armorer and the blacksmith, right? Oh, sorry, the blacksmith. Can we do anything else? Weaponsmithing, armor smithing. Wow, that would take all of our deeds. Well, it would take all of our deeds and all of our crests.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
see, who do we have? I don't want to spend anything on Baldahar Misbehave because we're going to have to... Well, we don't necessarily have to send them to stress relief just yet. Let's hold off on that until tomorrow. We can see who's here. I don't want to spend any points or anything on people that you know, may not be here tomorrow, for example. Survivalist. Creases. Let's see if we can... Well, no, I was going to say we could... One thing that is nice that the game allows you to do is that it allows you... These things here that we just spent to do that upgrade, you can convert between them. For example, if we... I guess this is a recycle... supposed to be a recycle button, but... Like, you can take 2 of the busts and convert those 2 busts into 3 crests. If you wanted to do that. So that way, if you have a bunch of something else and you need to convert those into something to get another upgrade, you could do that. But since we just spent all of ours, can't do that. Oh, there's not going to be anything we can do here. We might as well... Ah, shit. No, I don't want to do that. We're actually getting better. Oh, treatments. Well, but see, we either... Crap, what does that do? Plus 30% stress. Yeah, we gotta send Baldahar in treatment. Sorry, man. Disease, right? I consider it a disease. Yeah, the worries. $6.50. That's pretty cheap. It's just a rash. Why do you need the knife? Yeah, we'll go ahead and send Misbehave in there as well. Bad humors. Yeah, bad jokes. Alright, we can treat that for $6.50. Okay, so the way it works is they have to sit. Anybody that you have in treatment or any getting a disease or a quirk treated, or anybody that's getting stress relief, they must sit out the next dungeon. When you get back, you will get the results of their treatment. So Baldahar and Misbehave will not be available for the first dungeon that we do tomorrow. They will be afterwards. But that puppy, man. Puppy definitely MVP tonight. Man, oh man. Man, did he kick some ass. Very rare. He did. He did. Sanitarium. No, there's nothing we can do there. I don't think we need to... Yep. Yep, he did. Cujo. Yeah, we got like nothing. And there's... I wouldn't mind doing that, because we'll probably do another medium one tomorrow. Oh, sell them. Interesting. How much? Is it just strictly gold that you get? I don't know that there's much. Let's see. Blacksmith. Probably have to take me out tomorrow. Be the front line person. Cha-ching. And here, combat skills. Let's see. Zealous accusation. I like that one. Ooh, battle heal. Torch plus 24. But it... Wow. Once per battle. Bulwark of Faith. Okay, can only use it in the front. Crusaders typically only go in the front. Battle heal. I guess that's me. Plus 24 marks a target. Buff myself with 22 protection, 22%. I like the sound of that one. But we'll get that one too since it's so cheap. Alright, what is this? Holy Lance. Move forward. Inspiring Cry. -5. Stress, +5 to torch. Let's see what those are. I like that one. I like the sound of that. Courage, stand tall. Speech, -15 stress to the party. And for the next 4 battles, you get -15 stress. I like that one. Alright, so yeah, I think that's going to be it for the night. A few minutes early, about 15 minutes or so early, but like I said, I'm not going to start a dungeon if we can't finish it by the end of the stream. So we'll go ahead and call it a night for today. Thank you guys very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Misbehave, thank you for the water from last night. And guys, thank you guys for the Baldahar and Alien King for the Bean Boozled tonight. Alright, let's see. Let's switch over to the lobby screen. Let's see. Exit to the main menu. Yes, for those of you that don't know, I mean, I have a YouTube channel. I upload all of my streams up there with timestamps on important stuff. We also have a Discord, and speaking of Discord, I have a poll running right now in Discord. Tomorrow night will be the last night that we spend with this game for now. With the exception of maybe next Saturday. Next Saturday is my 3rd anniversary for streaming, so we'll be celebrating that. We may do some more of this next Saturday. We'll probably do some Jackbox because I know people love the Jackbox. But anyway, so yeah, this is going to be tomorrow night's going to be the last night we spend with it for the time being. So we got a poll up in Discord to pick from 4 games, I think, that people would like to see me play next. We typically play story-based games from start to finish. The exception of Mix It Up Monday, which is where we take a night away and do something different just for the night. So don't forget to vote. If you're already in Discord, don't forget to vote if you haven't already. If you are new, if you're going to join us on Discord, then you're allowed to vote there as well. So yeah, let's see. Is there anybody on right now? Page. We have Anchor is streaming Anthem. Trombones is streaming The Witcher. King of Hell is doing GTA 5. Broadsword is streaming a game called The Isle. And I think he's in early access. It's fairly interesting survival type of thing. Right now, I think they only have dinosaurs in the game. You start off as a young, I guess, from an egg, and you, I guess, evolve, grow up, whatever. That's, yeah. We haven't done this with Broadsword before, so we'll do him tonight. Do that. We'll get it started. He's got 3 people in there right now, so I'm sure he will appreciate that. Yes, and if you are a sub, take the subs only output and paste that into Broadsword's channel when you get over there. If you're not a sub, take the output of the first one and join us as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for the night, guys. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And we'll see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow night for more Darkest Dungeon, at least for the time being. For the rest of your nights. Good luck.